All right, good morning, you guys. What's going on? Happy Tuesday to you guys. Really choppy pre-market once again here. Interesting moves yesterday. I think what's going on, as far as QQQ and SPY goes, you saw the big dump or the pullback after, towards the end of the day yesterday. Qs went from 359 all the way down to 353 in a matter of 20 minutes. That was pretty insane drop here. I didn't grab a position during that drop. I was just like entertained by the drop. But anyway, it's really interesting. So I think part of it is remember CPI data, which is obviously very, very important, coming out on Thursday morning. So I think the market's trying to price in the bad news, perhaps, that it's anticipating to get. So what's the levels to watch for today? I mean, right now, it's already red in the pre-market, 354. It hit 353 pre-market already. I'm looking to see if 350 holds today. That's going to be a key psychological area support for 350, 352 area. If it pumps, then yeah, I think we could see, probably 360 once again before a pullback. Obviously, things are going to pump in the first few minutes of the bell anyway. So yeah, you can probably expect 360 again, or maybe even retest 361, which is a little bit of a stretch, I think, but it's certainly possible. So watch for that 352 and 350 area. If those areas starts to fail, then you can see, obviously back into 340s, or even a big test in the next couple of days or so into that 334 area that we saw about 2 weeks ago. All right, so Chegg, CHGG, they beat their earnings, which is great. Rosy outlook and guidance for sure. It's only up about $2 here in the pre-market, about 7%. Not a big deal. I think this thing fades out a little bit during the day, and I can get out of the puts pretty easily, so not a big deal here. All right, CMG. CMG, they do report earnings this afternoon, so this is going to be a fun one. We loaded up on the calls and some puts, the 2,000 calls going into the earnings here, and I'm already up like 50-60%. So now I'm just gonna ride free money with CMG. I just I get this feeling that it's gonna pump really hard on very good news. So they're already off about 500, $400 or so off the highs, and 92% institutional owned, and a 28 million float. And it might get a little crazy if they announce really good news. They beat estimates, revenue and EPS. And maybe they'll have a great guidance now that COVID's kind of out of the way and people are coming back into the restaurants. I know for sure that digital sales is a big part of their business, about 42% last quarter, and they expect that to continue to grow, even though you don't see people in stores. Their DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that continues to be strong. Demand is still there for their products. So Chipotle is going to be an interesting one this afternoon. So I'll talk about one more here. Facebook, my goodness, Facebook hit a low of about 219 in the pre-market here. So we're looking in my handy dandy charts here. We just got to continue scrolling back. And yeah, I do think that, this area right here back into June 2020 lows would be 207. Okay. So it's, there's no volume shelf here. So it's just it's gravity just kind of taking over Facebook right now. We'll see, what it does today. I think it jumps up a little bit and it fades out, but 207 would be a primary target for me as far as the short goes. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow.